Hey guys, how we doing? I'm Yalek, and it's Thursday, and that means War Factory. And spoiler alert, I've already seen this because somebody in one of my many numerous task forces. It's hard to keep track. Someone shared a replay already, so this is a shieldless War Factory, which means there will be 20 million solo videos tomorrow. And since it is a shieldless War Factory, I kind of feel obligated to, do the thing that we do around here with the warriors and such. Main question being, how do we want to do this? Now, first of all, I should point out I'm not obligated. I don't actually care. I'm going to do it mainly because I want to. I am thinking. Ooh. Is what I'm thinking. All right. Let's see. What do we have for health, first of all? 530? Is that what we're seeing there? Really? Wait. 490, 530, 531. Okay. That's a fair bit. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to take a gamble on coming from this side of the HQ. And I'm going to do that hoping, obviously I will end up with bullet in the blind spot of this grappler and taunting some things over here. I'm hoping to get in the blind spot of this grappler as well. Yeah, we're going to have to see about that. And from there, it looks like, obviously, medkits. I do have troop health on this account, so that will be helpful. Not boosted, so that's not helpful, but it wouldn't be fair anyway. So here's a shock. These four things over here. And let's see. A shock maybe here. And a shock maybe here. Gonna lose. We could throw a critter up that direction. Fairly straightforward. We could throw a critter off that direction too. Well, there's a lot of things we could do, but well, we're just going to do what we're going to do, and we're going to see how it goes. But first things first, let's get away from this loadout, which, by the way, is my only saved troop loadout on any account that involves Dr. Kaban. And that will continue to remain the case. Well, second thoughts there, but we'll talk about that after I actually try doing this hit. That is a fair bit of damage, and I only have 3 troop damage, so we'll see. Very unlucky start. Cool. For a path. Wow. Do not love my flare points here. We said, what? One of those, and then, let's see. One of these, one of these, one of these. Maybe a critter off that direction. And bullets still got grabbed. Man, how did he must have come out of smoke, and then the grappler saw him, and so on and so forth, and now he's being passed around like it's a game of ping pong. That is actually a pretty fair amount of damage for 3 troop health warriors. I am not gonna lie. How much did we do? We said like 540. Is that what we had originally? And wow, so like 470-ish or something like that. 460, 470. That's not terrible. I guess we'll do the same thing and run up and flash kill this, and then we'll go back and look at this like, you know, normal people and try to evaluate how else we might have done it, but might as well finish this off since that's what we started. Yeah, that's not bad, though, for 3 damage. I was just doing attacks with, yeah, flare points on this suck. The 2 machine guns completely block the HQ, so, gotta use a ground flare that's really not optimal, I guess, but... right here. Would really rather not be flaring that amount, but anyway, it's not really a choice because the ground in front of the HQ is completely blocked, so. And we get to hit these shocks again, and 1 and 2 and 3, and bullet will probably get grabbed again, but it's not going to matter because, you know. Alright, so, now, assuming that most people are not going to do this that way, but, I mean, it's a no shield. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but let's go back and have a look just at the original layout, I guess. The same dialogue for years. Going on 5 years for me now. Probably 6 for some people, assuming they're actually still playing the game, but who knows. Alright, so no shield. Pretty good health, not bad at all for Zuka, though. I mean, that's a much bigger deal for Warrior than it is for Zuka. Oh yeah, heavy Zuka from this side of the base. Now, the thing is, you're gonna have to be careful about any kind of T-Med or Gren strategy over here because you're guarded by a bunch of grapplers. But if you do try to do Zuka, either all Zuka or heavy Zuka from this side of the base, heavy Zuka looks very doable. You know, 2-6 or 1-7, all Zuka. A little bit tougher, but still very, very doable. Very short walk, so a lot of GBE for your shocks. All Zuka, if you're like right in here, assuming you've done no hacking, you have to do a shock there, a shock there. You definitely need to shock this laser, whether it's heavy Zuka or all Zuka. That laser will be a problem for you. And if you're using heavy Zuka, then you can just ignore the rockets coming from this direction over here. If you're using all Zuka, then you would have to account for the rockets, but that would be a maximum of 1 shock, 2 shocks, 3 shocks. You can do laser and rocket together, 4 shocks, rocket and rocket together, and looks like you'd be pretty good to go. So, shit ton of solo videos tomorrow. Sadly, I will not be among those because womp womp womp. You know, my 3 damage warriors. Oh yeah, so a little earlier I had, well actually this account right here was in the task force because it was boosted anyway, and I figured I could just come in here and do a hit on our operation and maybe save one of my other accounts from having to boost later on because I have a couple in this task force. So, you know, that account has a bunch of powder. These accounts have a bit less, so maybe, you know, save on it. So, anyway, but while I was here, I was using that account, which is a 5-5, so no troop health, to do this friendly challenge, which my friend New Student puts out with his 5-5 ice shield base. And let me tell you, that was an experience. It's great having 5 damage, but it sucks having no troop health. And then again, in the other case, over here, well, here, it's great having that troop health, but it sucks having only 3 damage, so apparently there are very thin tolerances if you're going to use warriors, but that's, well, we already knew that. Anyway, one last thought. From the perspective of, let's say, RCZM, probably very doable. Oh yeah, yeah. From this side, very very doable. Your main problem is going to be the laser. I didn't check the health on that laser, but getting rid of the laser and then maybe hacking a few things over here, but also very doable from that perspective. Probably not tanks. Probably not grens. Just about everything else. There's an angle for you. So anyway, have fun with it. Do something weird, do something different. Obviously, you have a couple of extra attacks to play with, and, you know, drop a comment, let me know what you did. Hopefully, hey, if you've still got critter cannons in your map, let me know how that goes for you. I wouldn't be betting on it, but you never know. Anyway, if you do it, drop a comment. So, I'll catch you later.